Connie, hi.
Hi.
Look at you, stunning vision of beauty in the film and in real life.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Hopefully this is off to a great start.
Yes, for now it's going really well.
Congratulations. Did you see yourself here? Was it 24 years later?
24 years ago, yeah.
Did you see it in your future that you would be bringing back a character 24 years later? I'm guessing the answer is no.
I absolutely could not have imagined this.
Yeah, did you take much convincing? Tell me about when you got the call, how that all went down.
I think we were all a little skeptic in the beginning.
Sure.
Like, what is the story? And we were just immediately reassured that we were going to be very happy.
Because it is one of those nerve-wracking things when they say, oh, we're going to do a sequel. We're going to do a... That's okay. That's one of the things about doing a sequel, right? You just don't know. Like, you want to do it. I'm sure you would want to have been part of it. But then part of you is like, but what happens if it... Because it has some of them, without naming names, some famously don't go quite to plan.
That is absolutely right. And I think all of us were just really game.
Yeah.
We're going to go in there and we're going to just knock every scene out of there. We're just going to put everything in it that we've got. And it was like really, you could feel like the whole team, all of the actors were in that, work mode.
What was it? What were big differences like from the first one to... Was set different? Technology has changed a lot. Like, was there less... physical effects, or was it very much true to the original in the sense that we were shooting arrows and slaying the bad guys?
So obviously there's a lot of things that will be done by technology, and we're able to see that, of course, but it's one of the things that you just know it's going to happen when you're on a Ridley Scott film, and that is that he will make sure that everything that you're reacting to on camera, that is happening in front of your eyes down there.
Yeah.
And so he will have all of the actors, all of the extras, all of the machinery, all of it at work for you, so that when you're reacting, it's in complete harmony with what's going on down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, plot-wise, I don't want to give too much away, but do you want to give me just maybe the 411? What takes place? Where are we at? What are people walking into?
All right, I'm going to set the stage.
Set it for me.
All right, so when we're at the end of Gladiator 1, it's also the end of an era. For 80 years before Commodus, my brother, there was this golden age of the empire. And with Marcus Aurelius, the death of my father, it dies. We have Commodus who starts tearing apart the very norms of power. And then he dies, and lo and behold, Lucilla has to watch for 18 years as subsequent interlopers basically ruin what was left of the empire. As we know, Lucilla does not want an empire. She wants a real republic. She wants to return to republic, and she has not stopped, not for a minute, to hope and work for the return of the Republic. However,
you nailed that, by the way. Can I just say you nailed that? How many times have you done that? Because if you I felt it. I've seen it, and I was like, well, she's doing a very good job right now.
Thank you.
Did they bring the story complete to you? Was when they first approached you, was the story maybe not done? Ridley is such an incredible storyteller that I can't imagine he would have even given the okay to a project even starting if he wasn't 100% satisfied with where the story was going to go and how it was going to be told.
I think what happens is that Ridley sets up some really amazing sort of plot points.
Yeah.
And he's got some really great writers working until he feels that it has the shape it needs to have.
Sure.
Then he also knows that for him, that script is a document that becomes like a tapestry. And everybody who's on the set is weaving part of that tapestry. He knows that there'll be like a part here. Oh, Lucilla is going to fill that in. Oh, Denzel and Macrinus there. They're going to fill that in.
Yeah.
That's what you're sensing.
And Denzel, I've got to talk about Denzel Washington. What a bad guy. He is a bad guy. Like, he just exudes... the character is just such a bad guy.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
He's incredible. And the way he just hovers over the whole thing and just sort of is waiting to see who who's going to reveal their weaknesses here, who's going to be revealing themselves to be a tool of his, of his plans.
Absolutely. Is this the first stop for the global press tour for the movie?
We had our first stop in London,
Yes.
where we did some global junkets,
Yes.
and now here.
Now, where do you go to next? Because this
Now
is what
we're
people
gonna
don't
go to Tokyo.
Okay, Tokyo. This is what
Yes.
some people don't know or realize is like when the movie's on the way out, you are traveling the globe. So Tokyo next.
Tokyo next.
Yeah.
Then we kind of split up a little bit. Paula's going to go to Dublin. I'm going to go to Copenhagen.
Okay.
And then...
Do you draw a short straw? How do you, or you scissor paper rock? How does one chick pick the
no,
location?
they kind of give us our hometowns.
Okay, nice.
That's how they do it. And then we're going to do Paris, then London, Los Angeles,
Yeah.
New York,
Wow.
Los Angeles, Las Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the next 3 weeks or so.
That's right.
How do you deal with jet lag?
I'm a runner.
Okay.
It's the first thing I did when I arrived here yesterday
Go for a
morning.
run?
Go for a run.
Okay.
That's my thing.
And
And,
you-
then I try to just eat really, really healthily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
and
advice.
then sleep where I can.
Sleep when you can.
Yeah.
Just not in the middle of the junkets or.
Well, if you notice
Hey,
that I'm a little bit more.
No,
less
you're great. I thought
animated
we were doing
than,
great. I think we were doing great. It was a pleasure to meet you. Congratulations
too.
on the film,
Thank
and thanks for
you
your
very
time.
much. Thank you.